This is Audible.
Penguin Random House Audio presents Anatomy of an Alibi, a novel by Ashley Elston. Narrated by Saskia Marleveld, MacLeod Andrews, Amanda Stribling, and Dan Bittner. For Dean. Alibi. A defense offered by a defendant who claims that he or she was at some other place at the time of the commission of the crime, and therefore did not commit the crime charged. Louisiana State Bar Association.
Chapter 1. Aubrey. The Alibi. Saturday, October 10th. With a single nod of my head, the bartender reaches for the bottle of gin. The crowd has steadily increased in the 45 minutes I've occupied this bar stool, and I'm thankful the place was relatively empty when I arrived. These old wood floors really sell the honky-tonk vibe, but they practically attacked me the second I walked into the room. I nearly took out a waiter and his tray of drinks, along with a couple of patrons whose only mistake was being too close to me when my 3-inch heel got stuck between two boards. There are a few things I'll miss from my time here, but these shoes aren't one of them. The second Negroni of the night appears in front of me. "Want to order food?" Glancing at the bartender's name tag, I say, "No thanks, Ray, just drinking tonight." He moves to the cooler and pulls out 2 ultras for the girl who has wedged herself between my seat and the one next to me, while I brace myself for that first sip. I get a thimbleful down without cringing. An improvement. "You sure I'm making it right?" I have Ray's full attention, the 2 beers forgotten in his hand. Maybe I wasn't as composed as I thought I was. When I ordered my first cocktail, he was surprised by my choice. This crowd looks like they lean more toward well drinks and shots when ordering hard liquor. Yes, it's just right. And it's made exactly the way it should be. It's not his fault I hate gin. I lift the glass and take a healthy swig, praying I don't have to wobble my way to the ladies' room to throw it back up. He seems satisfied and turns his attention back to the girl, exchanging the 2 bottles for some crumpled bills. Tapping my phone screen, I see it's only been 7 minutes since the last time I checked. I need to stay at least another hour. If only I could stir my drink in the same way I would push unwanted food around my plate so I could spare Ray's feelings. The couple on my right drops a few bucks on the bar before taking their leave, but the stool next to me is only empty for a second or two. "Miller Lite," the man says when Ray asks for his order. He takes a deep drink as soon as it's set in front of him. "What a fucking day," he mumbles to himself, then runs a hand down his face. God, do I know that feeling. I could say the exact same thing about the day I've had. I know what was rough about mine, but I'm biting my tongue so I don't ask him about his. I remind myself I didn't come here for idle chit-chat with strangers, no matter how antsy I am for this night to be over. The man turns in my direction as if summoned by the question slamming against my tightly closed lips. His gaze sweeps across me, and I pull my hand off the bar and bury it in my lap, before he has a chance to spot the rather large diamond solitaire and platinum band on my left ring finger. Instead of analyzing the motive behind that impulse, I swivel around on my stool. My back is to the bar as I take in the scene in front of me. Smoke clouds the already dim lighting, making everything look a bit hazy. It's only a few seconds before he mirrors my move. There's at least a couple of feet between us, but sitting here like this, next to him, feels oddly intimate. In desperate need of a distraction to pass this last bit of time, I lean toward him and ask, "Have you heard this band before?" Spotlights highlight the trio of instruments on the tiny stage in the corner of the room. The band finished setting up just after I arrived, but has since wandered to the end of the bar, where they've held court with a group of girls here for a bachelorette party. From the looks of it, it doesn't seem like live music will happen anytime soon.